is a location visualizing the singing of our national anthem by Marine Corps veteran and DePaul University student John Gross.
Marine Corps veteran John Gross performing the national anthem tonight here on Veterans Day at Wintrust Arena as DePaul gets set to play the Mercer Bears of the Southern Conference. Before we get to the starting lineups, Dave, it's time for the Starry Who's Hot segment. Who is hot for the Blue Demons?
We're going to go with N.J. Benson is who is hot for the Demons. He's coming off a 15.9 rebound game in only 23 minutes. Made 6 out of 8 from the floor, 15 points, as I said a minute ago. Almost a double-double with 15 points and 9 rebounds last time out. He's the player that's hot.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different. Time now for the starting lineups. We'll begin with Chris Holtman's Blue Demons, a record of 2-0. Three-man backcourt featuring Isaiah Rivera, the transfer from UIC, who had 25 points in the opener against Southern Indiana and followed that up last time out on Thursday night with 17 against Prairie View A&M. Connor Enright is the point man, 6'2", redshirt junior from Mundelein, a transfer from Drake, who had 5 points and 7 assists against Prairie View A&M. And the third man in that backcourt is a transfer from Arkansas, 6'2" Layden Blocker, who filled up the box score against Prairie View A&M. He had 12 points, 7 assists, and 6 rebounds in that game. Up front for the Blue Demons, Troy D'Amico, 6'7" senior transfer from Southern Illinois. And the man in the middle for DePaul is David Skogman, a 6'11" graduate transfer from Davidson, who had a double-double in the Demons opener against Southern Indiana with 13 points and 10 rebounds. For Ryan Ritter's Mercer Bears, a record of 1-0. Ritter, like Chris Holtman, celebrating a birthday today. A three-man backcourt for Mercer featuring Angel Montas Jr., a 6'6" transfer from Fordham, who had 18 points in the opener against Virginia Lynchburg for Mercer. Also in the backcourt, Tyler Johnson, a transfer from South Carolina Aiken, 6'2". Ahmad Robinson is the third man in that backcourt. He's a transfer from New Hampshire, where last year he averaged a little more than 15 points per game. Up front for Mercer is Cam Bryant, a swingman transfer from Georgia Southern, 6'7", at 10 points in the Bears opener. And rounding out the first 5 for Mercer is Alex Holt, a transfer from High Point. He's 6'8", 220 pounds, a senior from Lexington, North Carolina. The officials tonight, James Breeding, Evan Burrows, and Paul Seltz. Blue Demons come in with a record of 2-0. It's the first meeting between these two programs Mercer is 1-0, coming off a program record 125 points in the opener against Virginia Lynchburg. But this is a test for Mercer. First time that the Bears are facing a Division I opponent this season.
Yeah, hopefully it'll be a little bit tougher for them tonight than it was in their opener. Everybody likes to get a win under their belt to start the season out. A lot of these teams, obviously everybody can't win, but you get teams in that on paper you should beat. DePaul 2-0. We had a tough one in the opener. We did a nice job against Prairie View A&M. And now Mercer's a team that, again, on paper, we should be the better team. Can we come out and prove it, though, on the floor?
Mercer is located in Macon, Georgia. The school is named after Jesse Mercer, a prominent Baptist leader who provided a founding endowment to help open up the university. Most famous basketball alum at Mercer is Sam Mitchell, a longtime NBA forward, former coach of the Raptors, who's now, like you, a broadcaster, a TV analyst for NBA TV. So the Blue Demons looking to keep the winning ways going. It's more at this point in the season about DePaul than it is the opponent.
Yeah, obviously, from our point of view, it is much more about DePaul than the opponent. Just as we said in that Prairie View A&M game, we were able to win that game fairly easily. These types of games, not that this one will be easy, but pre-conference games are important. Pre-conference games are important for everybody in the Big East. We only had 3 teams that made the NCAA tournament last year. A lot of that was because of the non-conference games that the teams in the conference played weren't as successful as they could have been or should have been. So all of these games important for us to build momentum, to build on the season. Today's game, if we win, will tie the amount of the victories we had all last year. So again, none of these guys were here last year. It's a completely new start, and we're setting a new tone for hopefully what's going to be a successful season, not only pre-conference but into conference play also.
Blue Demons come out wearing their traditional home white uniforms with the royal blue lettering and numerals outlined in scarlet, horizontal blue stripes on the sides of the jerseys and the shorts. Mercer road black uniforms with orange numerals and lettering, orange and white piping on the sides of the jerseys and the shorts. Skogman will jump tip with Holt. Yvonne Burrows, the official at center court. He's asking the two centers to separate just a bit. Now the ball up in the air, and the tip controlled by Mercer. Moving from left to right from our vantage point right near the DePaul bench here at Wintrust Arena. The first ever meeting between DePaul and Mercer. Robinson drives right, kick out in the corner, and a step out of bounds by the receiver, Tyler Johnson, on the far sideline.
We saw that a few times in the last game, too, with Texas Prairie View A&M.
Connor Enright with the ball for the Blue Demons, has it left of the circle. Now at the top of the key, bounce pass Skogman, left wing. Blockers got it left corner, immediately greeted by a double team. Skogman left of the circle, whips it now right corner to D'Amico. Back to Skogman at top of the key, 3, bullseye, and the Demons strike first. A 3-0 lead over Mercer. Quickly to the front court come the Bears. Cam Bryant drives left, bounce pass inside, layup. Holt counted in the foul.
That was good penetration dribble there. Set up Cam Bryant. Little pump fake drive into the lane. Get the defense to turn their heads. Find your teammate underneath. Alex Holt did a nice job of finishing under the basket last year. Alex Holt set a record for best field goal percentage for the season. 65% shooting last year, so he's able to finish shots.
Holt badly misses the free throw, so it's a 3-2 lead for DePaul over Mercer. Opening minute here at Wintrust Arena. Enright with the ball, top of the key for the Blue Demons. A bounce pass right to the circle. Skogman now in the corner. It's Blocker, drives, hangs in the air, and banks home a tough layup. Flying in along the right baseline. 5-2 to score. DePaul with the lead. A minute gone by. Mercer with the basketball. At the head of the key, it's Montas. He drives left, bounce pass in the corner. Now a touch pass up high to Robinson. He goes between the legs, flips it now left side, and an offensive foul is called on Tyler Johnson. Demons in the grill of these Mercer players.
Yeah, Connor Enright credit there, did a nice job anticipating that drive, got his body in front of the offensive player, pulled the charge.
DePaul has a 5-2 lead over Mercer. Nearly a minute and a half gone by. Demons work the ball around the perimeter. Enright head of the key. Off to the right to D'Amico. Now in the corner right side. It's Blocker. Shakes the shoulders. Roams baseline. Hangs in the air. Gives to D'Amico. Fakes a right side three. Inside pass. Skogman. Hook shot. Rolls around the rim. No good. And the rebound is taken down by Montas. Quickly into the front court. Flying down the left side. Loses the basketball. It rolls out of bounds. What's the call?
I think it's going to go back to Mercer here.
So the Bears will have the ball with 25 to shoot in the front court, left baseline. Montas will trigger in, loops a pass up high to Cam Bryant, who will launch a three. That's no good. Hit the front of the rim. Rebound Blocker. Here come the Demons. Blocker in the front court, at the top of the key, between the legs with the dribble. Nearly 2 minutes gone by. DePaul with a 5-2 lead. Blocker veers left. Angle cut off. He's double teamed. Now swings it right side for Rivera. Head of the key, Enright. Left elbow. It's Skogman. Holds the ball by his right hip now. Dribbles to the top of the key. Flips it left side now with 10 to shoot. Blocker's got it. A top of the key three on the way. And that is no good. Rebound taken down by Robinson for Mercer. Ahmad Robinson brings it into the front court. Left to right between the legs with the dribble. Driving left. And an offensive foul. He pushed Enright out of the way.
We both saw it from here. Had a good angle on it. Just Lewis kind of gave him a forearm shiver. Knock him out of the way.
Yeah, please don't demonstrate on me next time. I get it. Nearly 2.5 minutes gone by. Man, that hurt. 5-2 the score. DePaul on top of Mercer. At the top of the key, it's Enright. Uses a Skogman screen. Veers left. Back to Skogman. Off to the right. Left corner, it's Rivera. Drives to the elbow. Gives now right side. Blocker in the corner. D'Amico for three. Got it! And one! From the right side.
Great finishes. Ball movement is getting those shots. Troy D'Amico from the corner, averaging 5.5 points a game. He hasn't been a big factor on the offensive end. That time, though, the Demons did a good job moving the ball around, using up that shot clock. Knocked down a shot from the corner. Is going to go to the line, make a 4-point play.
Troy D'Amico, transferred from SIU, puts up the free throw, knocks it down, and completes the 4-point play. DePaul with a 9-2 lead over Mercer. 2.5 minutes gone by here at Wintrust Arena. Huffing and puffing across the line. Cam Bryant off to the right. Head of the key, the big man Holt. Veers left, stops at the elbow, whips a pass inside. Montas, layup, air ball. Rebound, Holt, and he banks home a layup.
I don't know why that wasn't traveling. That shot he took didn't hit anything. He caught his own miss.
Skogman has it out of the key. Left side, it's D'Amico. Up top, Skogman. Right side, Rivera for three. And that goes down.
Shooter's bounce.
Hit the front of the rim. Bounced high in the air and then dropped in. 12-4 the score, and a foul in the front court as Robinson was bumped by the Demons. 16:49 remaining in the first half. DePaul 12, Mercer 4. It's a non-shooting foul. Blocker called on the infraction. Montas will trigger in. Front court along the near sideline in front of us. Plays catch with Holt. Now Montas for three, and that's good from the top of the circle. DePaul 12, Mercer 7, 16:38 to go first half. Enright with the ball for the Demons between the rings. Now rolling right baseline, Enright up top, Blocker, left side three. Way off. Didn't hit rim. Here comes Mercer. Robinson across the line. Robinson, step back, top of the key three. Short. Long rebound tapped around. Enright comes up with it for the Blue Demons. Right to left, he crosses the timeline. Stops it head of the key. Underhand toss to Skogman. Back to Enright, right of the circle, being hounded by Johnson. Enright veers right, stops the dribble. Skogman up top, fakes a three. Driving straight down the lane. Stops, couple of up fakes. Hook shot, banks it home with the right hand.
Nice finish inside through traffic.
Demons up 14-7 over Mercer. 4 minutes gone by first half. Ahmad Robinson straight away on the big DePaul logo at center court. He veers left. 3-point territory guarded by D'Amico. Diagonal pass up high to Bryant. Off to the right. Johnson's got the ball. Behind the back with the dribble. Drives to the free throw line. Pull up jump on the way. He got it.
Blocker came up limping there. That's how he ended up open. Blocker twisted his ankle a little bit there defensively.
DePaul 14, Mercer 9, 15.5 minutes to go first half. Enright across the line, right to left. Skogman right of the circle, holds the ball by his left hip. Blocker's got it, wide open, left side three. And hit the side of the rim, no good. Mercer's got the ball. Bryant, quick outlet lead feed now to Johnson in the corner. They swing it up high. Now Holt has it back to the lane. Holt working on Blocker, who knocks the ball away and steals it into the hands of Enright. Down the left sideline into the front court. Enright head of the key, fakes a three. Enright looking to throw it to Skopin inside, can't do it. Feeds Blocker off to the right. Blocker's got it left side. A bounce pass in the corner. D'Amico roaming baseline, angle cut off. Diagonal pass up high, Skopin. 15 to shoot. Enright, a right side three. Way off, overshot the rim. And the loose ball corralled by Bryant. His outlet to Johnson, sails out of bounds. He couldn't handle it. Johnson tried to save the ball and flew into the stands. He ended up in the second row.
Give Tyler Johnson credit there. He's a good showman. Going out to try to save that ball. Loose ball, he lost control of the ball. Dove into the second row trying to get back, but the ball's going to go back to the Demons.
Our first timeout, 14:42 remaining in the first half, and the Blue Demons have a 14-9 lead over Mercer. Game number 3 of the season for DePaul, looking to improve to 3-0 on the year. Dave, now it's time for the Illinois pork producers recipe for the win. What does DePaul need to do to pick up a victory tonight?
Well, this is a team, Zach, that just finished the highest scoring game in program history, scoring 125 points the last game out against Virginia Lynchburg. So we're going to have to control their transition. They scored 69 points, 69-point victory, 76 points in the paint, 67 points off of transition, 67 points off of fast break points in their opening game victory. So we're going to have to control their transition game. You know they're looking to run. You know they're looking for open shots. We're going to have to rebound the ball. Again, Mercer, some incredible stats in the opening game, 59 rebounds total. We're going to have to do a good job keeping them out the boards. They had 20 offensive rebounds. And then, as we've seen earlier already, good ball movement on the offensive end, patience, find the open player. We've got so many good perimeter shooters. It's just a matter of moving the ball until we get an open look.
That's the Illinois Pork Producers recipe for the win. Be sure to visit ilpork.com for more information and to find delicious pork recipes. Monday Night Basketball here at Wintrust Arena alongside DePaul Great Dave Corzine, Zach Saidman with you sitting courtside. Our engineer on this evening is Nick Hepner, helping us blast through the speakers of your radio as well as all of your smart devices. 14:42 remaining in the first half. The Blue Demons off to a fast start, 14-9 over Mercer. The Demons shooting 50% from the field, 5 of 10, including 3 of 7 from three-point territory. But Mercer shooting nearly 60% from the floor, 4 of 7.
Yeah, the difference in this game so far has been turnovers. DePaul has yet to turn the ball over. Again, we've talked about early in this season that Coach Holtman's teams usually are among the best in the country in taking care of the ball. 5 turnovers for Mercer. That's led to 7 points for the Demons. They've outscored them on turnovers 7-0.
Wholesale substitution for the Blue Demons out of the timeout, including C.J. Gunn, the Indiana transfer, making his DePaul debut tonight. He'll trigger in the front court along the far sideline, loops a pass to Enright, left of the circle. Enright backs it out near midcourt, standing on the big DePaul logo, 15 to shoot. Enright fears right and throws it to Benson in the corner. Diagonal pass up high. And now here's J.J. Traynor, who drills a 3 from the left corner.
That's good teamwork. Extra point, extra pass. Jacob Meyer had a shot, found an open player in the corner.
Demons up 17-9, and Robin loses the basketball on a dribble drive off to the right. It hit his leg and bounced out of bounds under the basket, so it'll be DePaul ball. Traynor to trigger in. Enright's got it in the backcourt, right to left. He'll cross the timeline. Enright down the left sideline with a left-handed dribble, switches hands to the right. Verbally calls out a set play, waits for a screen from Meyer, uses it, drives to the right of the circle, whips a pass left corner. It's Traynor, up fake, roaming baseline, now back to the basket, backing it on Bryant. It's not there, so gives to Meyer. 3-point range to the left. Now it's being forced all the way near midcourt, and he throws the ball in the backcourt. Was it tipped into the backcourt by Mercer? Yes. So Gunn will fire up a 3 and knock it down from the right side. C.J. Gunn, welcome to DePaul. And the ball knocked away at midcourt by Enright. Out in front, behind the back. Gunn, a two-handed stuff, flying in from the right side. What a sequence for the Demons. They're up 22-9 over Mercer. 13:33 to go here in the first. Timeout, Mercer. Wow.
Is that a way to make an appearance? C.J. Gunn comes in, knocks down as the buzzer's ready to go off on a shot clock. a 30-footer from the side to knock down a three for his first shot as a Blue Demon. They're off to a great start.
What firepower on display by the Blue Demons, but I think it goes back to the point that you made just moments ago. We talk about the offense, but it's the defense that's created this offense.
7 turnovers now for Mercer. Again, points coming off turnovers consistent. We got 7 turnovers in the first 6.5 minutes. Obviously, Mercer's going to do a better job of taking care of the ball, or in our case, we're going to have to continue to pressure them, force turnovers, and then take advantage of those by converting on the other end.
Demons on an 8-0 run. It's been 2+ minutes since Mercer put a point on the board. 22-9 the score. Blue Demons on top of Mercer. 13.5 minutes remaining here in the first half. Ahmad Robinson brings it up a screen. He's at the top of the key, flips it to Brian off to the left. Bounce pass inside. Marcus Overstreet has it. He's working on Benson. Left of the lane, backing in. Turnaround hook with the left hand. Gets it to go.
Had a lot of time there to put the ball on the floor. Nobody came down and double team one-on-one coverage for Benson.
So that ends a scoring drought of more than 2 minutes for Mercer. 22-11, the DePaul lead. 13 minutes remaining in the first half. Enright has it, head of the key. He veers off to the right of the circle. Alley-oop, two-handed stop. J.J. Traynor flying in from the left baseline.
Athletic play this with J.J. Traynor up over everybody.
Dan Bryant fakes a three, top of the key, and he's fouled on a drive attempt by Traynor.
He got to move his feet there. He's excited about getting that dunk on the other end. Defensively, he's got to be ready. He's got to be ready to play both sides of the floor. That time, relaxed a little bit after that dunk and got caught on the foul. His man driving past him on the drive to the bucket.
12:46 to go, first half. DePaul 24, Mercer 11. In the game for the first time now for the Blue Demons is former Mercer Bear, David Thomas for DePaul. Overstreet has it, hop step in the paint, and a lefty hook goes down. It's now 24-13 DePaul. 12.5 minutes to go first half. Jacob Meyer has it for the Demons off to the right. Thomas head of the key, uses a screen, veers left. CJ Gunn, head of the circle, shakes the shoulders, drives to the right elbow, spins, gives to Benson, left elbow. He drives off to the left, angle cut off by Overstreet. Doesn't matter! A spin move and a lay-in for NJ Benson. It's now 26-13 DePaul. Coming up on 12 minutes remaining in the first half. Here comes Pastorius. He drives. The give to Overstreet, blocked by Benson. Demons come up with a loose ball. Myers got it left side. He drives, lost the ball, picked up by Benson, right of the lane, and now the Demons will reset. David Thomas has it off to the right, double teamed in three-point territory, spins, gives to Benson, right elbow, diagonal pass, left side. Meyer for three, rims out. And the rebound taken down by Pastorius. And into the front court now comes Bryant. He gives to Joaquin Yones, left corner, backing in on Meyer. Up top, Bryant. Robinson has it off to the right, loops a pass to Overstreet, right of the lane, backing in, ball knocked away, stolen by Gunn. Into the front court comes Dunn, down the left sideline, shakes the shoulder, stops the dribble, gives to Thomas, left wing. He drives, hangs in the air, and has the ball knocked away. It's stolen by Robinson. Into the front court, Robinson, no look pass. Pastorius, layup won't go. He got fouled on the play by Benson, and 2 free throws coming up for Mercer after this official timeout. 11-12 remaining, half number 1. A lot of action. DePaul 26, Mercer 13.
It's only the first turnover for the Demons in the game, and you see immediately Mercer taking advantage of that on the other end on the transition. They had a pretty good look at it. He wasn't able to finish the shot, but he will go to the line. So turnovers have been a huge factor. Getting 8 turnovers already for Mercer. DePaul able to convert those into buckets at the other end. Great defensive pressure, great ball movement on the offensive end of the floor has led to some nice shooting. 10 out of 16, 62%. Better yet, 5 out of 10 already from behind the arc. 50% shooting from the three-point line is going to win you a lot of games.
What a first half for DePaul, up 26-13 over Mercer with 11-12 to go here in half number 1. A reminder that Rush is proud to be the official health system and healthcare provider of DePaul athletics, driven by discovery, innovation, and a deep responsibility for the health of our communities. Rush is a national leader in outstanding patient care, education, research, community partnerships, and empowering a new generation of healthcare providers. Visit rush.edu for more information and to find a location near you. CJ Gunn missed the first 2 games of the season with an injury. Clearly healthy now. 5 quick points to start his DePaul career. 2 of 2 for the field. Knocked down a 3 from way out on the right side. And then dunked one home off a beautiful behind-the-back feed from Connor Enright moments ago. If you're wondering, who is CJ? He's a 6'7" junior transfer from Indiana, where last year he played in 29 games and averaged fewer than 4 points per game. But stellar high school career in Indianapolis at Lawrence North High School. That's where Greg Oden and Mike Conley Jr. both went to school. Gunn, though, the all-time leading scorer at Lawrence North, which tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, obviously, he's got the potential to score as a 4-star athlete coming out of high school. He had a career high of 17 points at Indiana. Played, like you said, 29 games. Just didn't get a chance to get on the floor. He'll get a better chance if he continues to play like he has the first couple of minutes. It's great to have him as the DePaul Blue Demon, and he will get some time on the floor.
So Mercer going to the free throw line. 6'7" Lorenus Forsterius will shoot the free throws. Native of Lithuania, a graduate transfer from Campbell, where last year he averaged about 11 points per game. He misses the first free throw. DePaul 26, Mercer 13, 11-12 to go before halftime. One more free throw for Forsterius. And he missed it. Ball batted up in the air. Forsterius comes up with a rebound. Now Ahmad Robinson, a left side 3, and a high archer is short. Rebound Overstreet, and he's fouled.
David Thomas caught him there, trying to block out a bigger player. David Thomas got caught underneath, undersized to get caught into their rebound.
Overstreet, born in Chicago, went to high school in Florida. So Mercer ball with 20 to shoot. Robinson the trigger in, front court baseline right. Forsterius has it head of the key. Back to Robinson, the right side 3 is no good. At the side of the rim, a one-handed rebound for J.J. Traynor of the Blue Demons. Into the hands of David Thomas. Across the line off to the right. Traynor left of the circle. Back to Thomas, right wing behind the arc. Thomas veers right. Angle cut off. Feeds Gunn behind the arc on the right wing. At the elbow, Benson shakes the shoulders, drives, spins left, up fake. Floater, shot, back rim, no. Rebound, Benson, put back, won't go, but he got fouled on the play. And Benson will go to the line and shoot 2.
He's one of the guys that have come off the bench to be a factor in the games. They talked about how deep this DePaul team is right now. They had 3 guys off the bench in that Prairie View A&M game to score in double figures, led by N.J. Benson with 15, Jacob Meyer at 13, J.J. Traynor with 11, all off the bench.
Benson misses the first free throw. Isaiah Rivera re-enters for DePaul. C.J. Gunn will get a breather. I'm sure he's on a minutes restriction, but listen to the ovation he got as he returned to the bench. Can't help but notice what he's done tonight. Second free throw goes down for Benson. And now he'll sit. Skogman re-enters. Layden Blocker and Connor Enright also hop off the bench. They come back onto the court. Meyer and Thomas will sit. 10:37 to go. First half, DePaul 27, Mercer 13. It's been more than 2 minutes since Mercer last scored. Into the front court, Ahmad Robinson immediately greeted by Layden Blocker. Mercer now between the rings. Off to the right, Robinson, a bounce pass out of the key, Quinones. Left side, Forsterius. Pass inside, ball knocked away, and it rolls out of bounds. They say it was last touch by DePaul.
Blocker did a nice shot coming from the weak side. It's good team defense. They had him in the low post. Blocker knocked that ball away, almost came up with the steal.
So 13 to shoot for Mercer as Robinson will put it in play. Front court baseline right. Gets the ball from the official, Paul Zeltz. Holds it waist high, waits for a cutter. Still looking. Quinones has it left corner. Quinones backing in. Mid post left of the lane on and right. Drives under the basket, and he traveled. John Quinones with a turnover. So DePaul gets the ball back, up 27-13 over Mercer, coming up on 10 minutes remaining in the first half. And right across the line, right to left. Veers right. He's at the elbow. Has the ball knocked away. Picked up by blocker off to the right. And right between the circles. Uses a Rivera screen. Rolls left. Double team comes. Gives to Skolkman underneath. Layup. Banks it home with the right hand.
Again, that comes off of player movement and ball movement.
29-13. The DePaul lead over Mercer. Under 10 minutes to go. First half. Robinson falls to the deck. Along the right side. Pass to the baseline. Knocked away. Picked up by Robinson. Layup. Banks it home with the left hand.
A little bit of a Euro step there.
Quickly into the front court come the Demons. Rivera has it left wing. Head of the key. Skolkman fakes a three. Back to Rivera between the circles. Drives right. And a foul.
Here we go against Mercer.
Brady Shoulders, a freshman guard from Kentucky, gets called on the foul. Non-shooting. So the Demons will trigger in the front court along the left sideline with 22 to shoot. Blocker will put it in play. Feeds Skogman, top of the circle. One bounce, gives to Rivera between the rings. Rivera drives right, stops at the elbow, gives to Skogman, head of the key. Off to the left trainer. Extra pass now, blocker left corner. 10 to shoot for the Demons. Blocker roaming left baseline. Bounce pass up high and right. Whips a pass inside trainer, and he's fouled.
Good job by Enright to CJ. You're trying to behind the defense again. They do a nice job. Weren't able to get to him in time. That is the sixth team foul now on Mercer, so we won't be shooting. Demons going to get it under their own basket with 20 seconds to go.
Along the left baseline, Connor Enright will trigger in. 9:12 remaining here in half number one. Demons up 29-15. Skogman has it at the top of the key, right of the circle. It's Trainer. Back to Skogman. Takes a left circle three behind the back with a dribble. Driving left, angle cut off. Feeds blocker at the free throw line. He backs it out into three-point territory with 10 to shoot. Blocker drives left, angle cut off to Skogman. On top of the key three. The line drive won't go. Tap back. Rivera to Skogman. Demons have the ball with 20 to shoot. Blocker's got it off to the left. Blocker left-handed dribble. Loops a pass to the elbow. Skogman's got it. Rivera off to the right. Drives now along the baseline. Feeds Skogman. Right wing behind the arc. Left to the circle. It's Blocker with under 10 to shoot. Blocker drives left. Roaming baseline. Hangs in the air. Floater up. Shot. No good. But you heard the whistle. Got fouled on the play. Layden Blocker will go to the line and shoot two.
Again, give the Demons credit. He got fouled with 3 seconds to go on the shot clock, making an aggressive move to the bucket. They had 2 or 3 shots where they could have taken a longer shot, a three-point shot, and there were three-point shooters on the floor, but they're trained right now. They're doing a great job of making 1 or 2 extra passes and getting just a little bit better shot. Get your feet set, move the ball, get an open look.
Layden Blocker's first free throw doesn't go. It's the back of the rim. 8:38 remaining first half. DePaul 29, Mercer 15. J.J. Trainer sits. And back into the game, Troy D'Amico, transferred from Southern Illinois. One more free throw for Layden Blocker, a transfer from Arkansas. And he knocks down the free throw. And now the Demons up by 15, 30-15 over Mercer. 8.5 minutes remaining, half number one. Tyler Johnson across the line. He feeds Holt, head of the key for Mercer. Loops a pass inside. It's knocked away, out of bounds. Last touch by the Blue Demons. So Mercer retains possession with 21 to shoot. Who's going to put this one in play? Joaquin Yones will. Front court baseline right at the free throw line. It's Vosteris. Holds the ball over his head. Loops a pass inside. Too strong, and it rolls out of bounds off the hands of Connor Enright of the Blue Demons. So Mercer keeps it with 16 to shoot.
Yeah, Mercer caught a break there. Enright looking for the steal. Couldn't quite gain control of the ball.
Now Quinones will put it in play. Front court baseline left. Loops a pass to Vosteris. At the free throw line. Has the ball knocked away by D'Amico. Picked up by Shoulders off to the right for Mercer. 10 to shoot. Quinones has it head of the key. Checked by D'Amico. Quinones shakes the shoulders, drives right, spins left in the paint. Floater up with the left hand, high off the glass, banks it home, and a foul.
One of those possessions where the shot clock's running down. You don't have to worry about the coach yelling at you taking a shot. You need to get a shot off. You just went one-on-one, taking Troy D'Amico to the basket, picked up the foul and strong enough to finish up and finish the shot too, so he'll have a chance here at a three-point play.
Joaquin Yones, 6'4" junior from Orlando. Eyes the rim, bends the knees, flicks the left wrist, shot no good. Rebound taken down by D'Amico for the Blue Demons. Coming up on 8 minutes remaining in the first half. Rivera drives, left of the lane, give underneath the Blocker. Angle is cut off, so the Demons reset. Blocker now has it, three-point range to the right. Skogman head of the key. Off to the left, Rivera in three-point range. Uses a Skogman screen and drives left. Angle cut off, back to Skogman, top of the circle. Right corner, it's in right. Roaming, baseline, hangs in the air. Up high, Skogman, extra pass, Rivera. Another extra pass, Blocker. Back to Rivera. Three on the way. Bullseye from the left side.
That is great ball movement. Mercer played pretty good defense. Very good defense in that position. Demons with a lot of patience.
Johnson now drives right, hangs in the air, and banks home a tough layup for Mercer. It's now 33-19. DePaul on top of Mercer, under 7.5 minutes to go first half. And right off to the right, driving to the hole, stops mid-post right of the lane. Now to D'Amico, left side, fakes a three, puts it on the floor. He drives, angle cut off, gets the Skogman up top. Now to Blocker, his layup won't go with the right hand for the left side. But another whistle got fouled on the attempt. Leighton Blocker will go to the line to shoot two after this official timeout. 7:13 to go before halftime. DePaul on top of Mercer, 33-19. Experience the excitement live here at Wintrust Arena. Tickets to upcoming games are on sale now at DePaulBlueDemons.com/tickets. Again, that's DePaulBlueDemons.com/tickets. There's a lot to like about the way the Blue Demons have played basketball tonight. They have forced 10 turnovers, and then they have lit it up with those extra possessions, shooting 12 of 20 from the field. That's 60% shooting, including 6 of 12 from three-point territory.
Yeah, you talked about it, and we mentioned it earlier. 10 turnovers for Mercer, only 2 turnovers for the Blue Demons. They did a nice job. Mercer shooting 9 out of 15 from the floor. They're shooting 60%. You would think they would be more competitive in a game like this, shooting 60%, but those 10 turnovers shoots you in the foot. We've been on the other side of that situation in the past where turnovers have just been a bugaboo for us and been a problem that has not allowed us to stay in games. Mercer's going to have to take better care of the ball if they have any chance to compete with us tonight. Even shooting 60%, we're still been able to control the tempo of the game, forcing turnovers, playing great defense.
What do you say about the ball game that we're seeing from the Blue Demons in the half court?
But I think that they're able to find open players. Again, they're moving without the ball. You've seen them find guys cross court. You've seen them find guys on backdoor cuts underneath the basket. They get behind the defense. They're moving so well without the ball, and they're patient enough to continue to move the ball until they get the shot they want, not a shot that the defense is giving them. Actually, Mercer, I think, watching them make their switches off screens and as the ball moves, I don't think Mercer's really playing poor defense. DePaul just continues to make that one extra pass. And again, they're passing up some shots that they could take if they were greedy about getting their own points on the board. There's shots out there that they're passing up to get a teammate a little bit better shot.
10 assists so far for the Blue Demons. 7:13 remaining in the first half. DePaul up 33-19 over Mercer. Balanced scoring output so far tonight. David Skogman is the high man with 7 points. Isaiah Rivera has 6. J.J. Traynor and C.J. Dunn both with 5. So Leighton Blocker, the Arkansas transfer, at the line to shoot 2 for the Blue Demons. Blocker, a sophomore, 6'2", 185 pounds, at 12 points, 7 assists, 6 rebounds. Last time out against Prairie View A&M, and he drills the first free throw. It's now 34-19 DePaul with 7:13 to go in the first. One more free throw for Blocker, who wears goggles. And the free throw is good. So the Demons extend the lead, now up 35-19, coming up on 7 minutes remaining in the first half. Joaquin Quinones has the ball in the backcourt, being hounded by Blocker. Across the line comes Quinones, off to the right in three-point territory. Holds the ball over his head. Pass up high to Holt. Back to Quinones at the free throw line. Hesitation, dribble off to the left, up fake. Now a layup on the left hand. Shot no good. Fight for the rebound. Skogman yanks it down with both hands. To Enright across the line straight away. Off to the right, Blocker. Extra pass. D'Amico for 3. Bullseye from the corner.
Same spot he made the last one there where he turned it into a 4-point play. That's he's feeling it from there.
Demons up 38-19, 6.5 minutes to go. Montas fires up a 3, no good. Right of the circle, rebound Skogman, outlet Blocker. Here come the Demons. Right to left across the line. Left of the circle, Rivera. Head of the key, Skogman. Spins with the pivot foot. One bounce to the right. Gives to Enright. Roaming right baseline. Back to Skogman. Wide open right side. Doesn't shoot the three. Gives to Enright behind the arc on the right wing. 15 to shoot for the Demons. Enright drives. Gives to Skogman. Top of the circle. Skogman, a left-handed dribble off to the left. Feeds D'Amico, has the ball. Knocked Mercer.
As you mentioned there, Zach, Skogman open multiple times. He's a three-point shooter. He looks up with the basket, but he's make that defense play more defense, run him down, use that shot clock.
All right, so Connor Enright will trigger in with 8 to shoot. Right baseline, feeds blocker, right wing, step back, three, and he's fouled! So Layden Blocker will go to the line and shoot 3 free throws.
And that's a bad mistake for Mercer. Johnson picks up that foul. Tyler Johnson, that is his third foul for Tyler Johnson. So I imagine he's going to go to the bench here for at least the rest of this first half. Bailed us out there, got us a chance for 3 free throws.
Blocker knocks down the first free throw. It's now a 20-point lead for the Blue Demons.
Getting used to this, huh, Zach?
It's fun. We've been through a lot the last couple of years. Here's the next free throw. That goes down as well for Blocker. Now the Demons are up 40-19 over Mercer. 6:07 to go. And Layden Blocker will try to complete the three-point play at the line. Can't do it. Missed the free throw. Rebound Mercer. Robinson's got it. Demons on a 7-0 run. Robinson head of the key, working on Blocker. Drives right, angle cut off, diagonal pass left side, a 3 on the way, and that's no good by Bryant. Long rebound, out to Montas, driving left baseline, hangs in the air, floater, no good. Another rebound from Mercer. This one out to Robinson, feeds Montas off to the right. Head of the key, it's Quinones, fakes the 3, right side Montas, loops a pass inside, Holt, diagonal pass left wing. It's Robinson, he fakes, drives, shot, blocked by D'Amico. Ball loose on the far sideline, and it is a backcourt violation on Mercer, but didn't D'Amico block the shot?
He did, but they got possession. Mercer had possession in their front court, took it in the backcourt. He couldn't stop the momentum, took it in the backcourt and picked up the backcourt foul,
right.
The backcourt call.
So the Demons will have the ball. At the head of the key, it's Connor Enright. DePaul up 40-19, 5:25 to go here in the first half. D'Amico drives left, alley-oop, ball knocked away, and it's picked up by Holt. He was looking for a flying D'Amico. Into the front court, Robinson's got it between the rings. Off to the left in the corner, Bryant, checked by Rivera. Bryant puts it on the floor. Right side pass, Robinson. He drives, pushes Enright out of the way. Offensive foul called on Robinson. Is that the third offensive charge that the Demons have drawn tonight?
His fourth turnover, his fifth turnover, third personal foul. Enright getting the benefit of the doubt. He's been in foul trouble in the first couple of games, fouled out of the first one. This time he's getting his body in front, picking up charges.
DePaul up 40-19 over Mercer. 5 minutes to go before halftime. Demons on a 7-0 run, and they've got the ball in the front court. C.J. Gunn off to the right, immediately double team. They swing it left side for Enright. Lob Gunn off his hands, out of bounds. Man, and Mercer loses the basketball at midcourt. An unforced error. Montas just had it go out of bounds along the far sideline. Couldn't keep the dribble.
It's their 13th turnover now here in the first half.
All right, so Demons ball in the front court. Enright has it out of the key. Swings it now left side. Meyer head of the key. Bounce pass in the paint. It's D'Amico, and he knocks down a jumper just inside the free throw line.
Mercer switched up to a zone there. DePaul recognizing it. D'Amico all alone there at the free throw line.
So now it's a 9-0 run for DePaul. Up 42-19 over Mercer. Under 4.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Mercer ball. Holt the big man head of the key. Gives to TJ Grant, left side, drive, stops, mid-post, left the lane, turnaround, jump on Enright, front rim, no, put back, doesn't matter. It went in, but it doesn't count. A loose ball foul has been called on Mercer.
Yeah, over the back, foul there on Alex Holt. They have 10 team fouls now, so David Skogman's going to go down and shoot 2 free throws.
Skogman, a graduate transfer from Davidson.
He's got 7 points already here, first half.
Skogman began his college career in Buffalo. Here's the first free throw. It goes down. It's now a 10-0 run for the Blue Demons, up 43-19 over Mercer, coming up on 4 minutes remaining here in half number 1. It's been nearly 3.5 minutes since Mercer last scored a point. The next free throw, short. And the rebound goes to TJ Grant of Mercer. Into the hands of RJ Montas. Across the line. Montas between the legs with the dribble. Drives left, stop mid-post, and throws it up high to Grant. Flips it right side now for Cam Bryant. Directing traffic to the left hand. Holds the ball by his right hip. Now Grant's got it off to the right, 2-point territory. Drives to the elbow, angle cut off. Bounce pass to Bryant, 3-point range to the right. Inside Overstreet, 5 to shoot. Working on Skogman. Drives baseline. Reverse layup. Won't go. With the left hand. Demons come up with a rebound. Thomas has it across the line. Feeds Meyer off to the left. Meyer penetrates. Kick out Skogman. A top of the key 3. That's no good. It hit the front of the red. Mercer the rebound. Under 3.5 minutes remaining before halftime. Quinones drives right. DePaul up 43-19. Thomas checking Quinones. Mid-post. Right of the lane. Now Overstreet has it in the paint left side. Plays catch with Bryant off to the left. Overstreet has it. Left of the lane. Up high. It's Bryant for 3, missed it from the left side, and the ball gets knocked out of bounds. It was touched by Mercer. The ball after this timeout. All Demons tonight. A 10-0 run over the last 4+ minutes. It's been nearly 4.5 minutes since Mercer last scored. 3:06 to go before halftime. DePaul 43, Mercer 19.
Mercer 1 for 8 now from behind the 3-point line. They haven't made a free throw. DePaul had a little trouble from the free throw line in their opening game against Southern Indiana. If I remember right, they shot 8 out of 22. Since then, they have figured it out. Shot a little bit better tonight. They're 8 out of 12. But Mercer really having trouble shooting the 3-pointers so far. They made 13 of them in their opening game against Virginia Lynchburg. So far tonight, only 1 out of 8.
It's time to visit Myrtle Beach. Even Dibbs knows everyone needs a timeout every now and then, so why not take yours at the beach? Myrtle Beach is home to 60 miles of warm, sandy beaches, over 2,000 restaurants, and much more. Enter now for your chance to win your very own beach break getaway. Compliments of Visit Myrtle Beach. Go to visitmyrtlebeach.com/DePaul to enter. Your ultimate beach break is a click away. The Demons are shooting nearly 60% from the field, including 7 of 14 from 3-point territory, as DePaul has a big lead tonight, up 43-20. I should say up 43-19 over Mercer with 3:06 remaining here in the first half. The Demons have forced how many turnovers tonight? 13 turnovers, and they've scored 19 points off those turnovers.
That is the important number, 19 points off of 13 turnovers. So not only are they playing aggressive defense, but once they get control of the ball, they're taking off down the other end and converting, getting points off that. Points in the paint are even 14 apiece. But I know one of the other breaks we took here is that Mercer was shooting 60% at 9 out of 15 from the floor. Now they're 9 out of 23, so they've gone 0 for 8 since our last break. Meanwhile, DePaul continues to pressure them defensively, and again, they're almost shooting 60% from the floor, 14 out of 24 at what their strength is going to be this year, 3-point shooting, 7 out of 14. Again, 50% shooting from behind the arc. If you look at DePaul's team on the season, which is only 2 games so far, 56% of their shots overall have come from behind the 3-point line. So they're obviously favoring perimeter shooting, moving the ball, but their patience and ball movement have really been impressive.
So we're getting set to resume live action. It's DePaul basketball. They've got to go nearly the full end of the floor against full court Mercer pressure. And Thomas turns it over threw a pass right to Montas. Now Quinones has it, drives right, lefty layup, won't go. And the rebound taken down by C.J. Gunn. Here come the Demons. Gunn into the front court, has the ball knocked away. Picked up by Thomas off to the right. Trainer left of the circle, bounce past Benson, left of the lane. Backing in on Overstreet. Back to Thomas, left wing behind the arc. Trainer's got it right of the circle, feeds Meyer, right wing behind the arc. Meyer drives, bounce pass in the paint, taken away by Bryant for Mercer. Bryant across the line. Bryant at the free throw line. Kick out of the corner. 3 on the way. That's good for Montas from the left side.
And there again, a turnover leads to a transition basket by Mercer. We haven't turned it over much, but Mercer knows what to do with it when they get it.
And it ends a 5+ minute scoring drought for Mercer. 43-22, the DePaul lead, coming up on 2 minutes remaining in the first half. Thomas head of the key for the Blue Demons. Now Myers got it between the rings. He veers off to the right, throws it in the corner to Benson. Backing it on Overstreet, right of the lane. Backs in, turns baseline, up fake, layup, banks it home.
He takes his time, got it 3 or 4 dribbles, nobody double teaming him. He's a tough stop inside.
Demons up 45-22 over Mercer, under 2 minutes remaining before halftime. TJ Grant has it off to the right for the Bears. Flips it now left side to Montas. Ball knocked away by Meyer. Now diving for it, Gunn, and a held ball is called. The possession arrow pointing DePaul's way.
They're still wrestling. They won't let go of the ball underneath there. They're still wrestling for it. Finally, they break them up. James Breeding there on the floor trying to get the ball away from the two DePaul and Mercer players there, just wrestling on the ground for it.
Just cannot overemphasize the kind of hustle and energy that the Blue Demons are playing tonight with. Very impressive.
Yeah, they're playing hard.
1:41 to go, first half. DePaul 45, Mercer 22. Demons with the basketball. Off to the left side of the front court. It's Enright. He dribbles to the top of the key. Now spins right of the circle. Stops the dribble. Cross-court pass in the corner left side. Gunn roaming baseline. Drives, stops left of the lane. And now Enright's got it head of the key. Enright drives left. Whips a pass inside Benson. Couple of up fakes. Turnaround hook to the right hand. Ball knocked away. It rolls out of bounds. They say last touch. Mercer. It'll be DePaul ball.
Benson again, strong move to the basket, looking to pick up the foul. No foul call, but ball goes back to the Demons with 8 seconds to go in the shot clock.
Enright will trigger in, front court, baseline right. He throws it to Benson in the corner, back to Enright. Roaming right baseline, throws it inside Benson, diagonal pass to left. Meyer for 3. That's no good. Hit the back of the rim, ball loose, picked up by Meyer, left of the lane. Demons have a fresh 20 with about a minute to go, and Meyer is fouled along the near sideline.
Reaching foul, a little bit of a frustration foul by Angel Montas there. He picked up the offensive. Meyer took the 3-pointer, bounced all the way back out to him. And obviously, Mercer not happy with giving up open shots. Taking a frustration foul there, and Jacob Meyer goes and converts the first free throw.
So the Demons now up 46-22 over Mercer. A minute 7 remaining before the end of the first half. One more free throw for Meyer. Here it comes, and it goes down again. The Demons now on a 14-3 run over the last 6+ minutes of this first half. 1 minute remaining. First half. DePaul 47, Mercer 22. At the free throw line, Quinones. Runner doesn't go. Demons come up with a rebound. Enright's got it, flies into the front court, bounce pass left side. Gunn, look out below! Missed the jam! Rebound Meyer, and he puts it up and in for the right side.
That's what you want to see. We had the whole team down there on that transition. So many times you see the guys stand back, watch a transition. Everybody was down there on the offensive boards.
DePaul up 49-22, 33 seconds remaining in the first half. Montas has it right of the circle, off 3 on the way off. Did not hit rim, but a foul on the rebound attempt. Another foul has been called on Mercer.
So we're going to walk down. Overstreet picks up that foul. His second foul, we're going to walk down again, shoot free throws again.
The Demons now on a 16-3 run for the last nearly 7 minutes of game action, and another long scoring drought for Mercer. This one 2+ minutes.
Again, I remember they were 9 out of 15. They're now 10 out of 27, so they've only made 1 out of their last 12. Demons taking advantage of the free throw line also, and shooting the ball really well.
You're right. NJ Benson knocks down the first. DePaul 50, Mercer 22. 26.2 seconds remaining before the end of the first half. One more free throw for NJ Benson. Transfer from Missouri State, drills it again. Demons up by 29 points. Shot clock off, 20 seconds remaining in the first half. Joaquin Yones has the ball off to the right, near the midcourt stripe in the front court. Left-handed dribble being hounded by Enright. 8 seconds remaining. First half. Quinones drives left of the lane, loops underneath to Overstreet. Layup doesn't go. A foul's been called.
That's NJ Benson's going to pick up that foul.
And Overstreet will go to the line and shoot 2.5 seconds remaining into the first half.
See if the Demons got any kind of a special 2.5 second play here after these free throws.
The first free throw by Overstreet is short.
Mercer hasn't made a free throw yet in the game. That makes him 0 for 5.
Benson will sit. And Troy D'Amico will check in and re-enter for the Blue Demons. One more free throw for Marcus Overstreet, 6'9" sophomore. He missed it, didn't even hit the rim. Demons with the ball. Half-court heat by D'Amico. Got it! Got it! Troy D'Amico knocks down a half-court heave. Wow! What a way to end the first half in emphatic fashion. DePaul heads to the locker room after the first 20 minutes of play with a 54-22 lead over Mercer. We've seen everything over the first 20 minutes.
I don't know if anybody in here believes what's happening right now. DePaul has done everything right there in the first half. People just sitting, enjoying this, what they're watching. The Demons playing with so much enthusiasm, so much hustle, doing the things they need to do to win. It has been an amazing first half, a 32-point lead in the first half. Says it all, 54 points. I don't know when the last time we've had a 50-point half, especially a 50-point first half. Sometimes if things get out of hand in the second half, you get some big scoring numbers, but Demons really played a fantastic first half, and it paid off for them, a 32-point lead here at the half.
They even shot nearly 60% from the field in that first half. 50% from three-point territory, 8 of 16. And the reason I'm still talking at the moment is officials James Breeding and Yvonne Burrows are taking a look at the replay monitor just to make sure that that shot was let go before the first half expired. And they're still using that electronic toggle. James Breeding is going in a clockwise motion.
I'd be surprised if that changes. Like, it looked like they got that off with plenty of time to go, but they're going to double check.
And they continue to look at it. If it counts from 3, DePaul ends the first half on an 11-0 run, and the Demons up by 32 points here at halftime. Troy D'Amico with 12 of those points, and they're still taking a look at the replay monitor, which is the reason I'm still talking. And now Yvonne Burrows has the electronic toggle, and he's moving it in a clockwise direction. They keep switching off, trying to take a good look. So it must be a lot closer on replay than it was to us here. Troy D'Amico with 2.5 seconds to go. It was a free throw miss by Overstreet. D'Amico ended up with the ball along the far sideline in the backcourt just before the midcourt stripe on the far sideline from our vantage point. He let one fly and drilled it.
2.5 seconds to go when he took that free throw and missed. So the clock should have started. They outletted it. He took a dribble. Let's see.
All right, so
They took it away?
It will not start. It will not count because apparently at the scores table, they did not start the clock on time after the free throw was missed. So that's why they were taking a long look, because they were using their own stopwatch.
I see. The scores table working in our home crowd here, working in our favor, and they caught them. But
so
we'll take it. 51-22 is not quite as good as 54-22, but it ain't bad.
Yeah, the basket does not count, but it was thrilling to watch. I mean, he still hit a half-court shot.
Everybody
it doesn't count,
enjoyed
but
it.
he still hit it. So the score now 51-22. DePaul on top of Mercer after the first 20 minutes of play. Demons close out the first half on an 8-0 run, and Troy D'Amico still the leading scorer for the Blue Demons, though with 9 points as opposed to 12. So happy to have you with us on this Monday night here at Wintrust Arena. It is time now for the first half recap. Brought to you by Aries Charter Transportation, an official charter bus provider of DePaul Athletics.
First half is I would say we didn't get that three to end the game or end the half, but everything else went pretty much the Blue Demons' way. Let's talk about Mercer first, what they did on the floor. The leading scorer for Mercer in this game with 6 points is Montas. He had 2 for 6 from the floor, 2 for 4. His 6 points both came on 3-pointers. He's got 6 points, 4 points apiece for Alex Holt, Tyler Johnson, and Overstreet, all with 4 points, 2 points apiece. Ahmad Robinson, remember, he's on the bench with 3 fouls, as is Tyler Johnson with 3 fouls. 2 points for Brenonis, and that's the scoring for Mercer. They only had 22 points there in the first half, 10 out of 27 shooting, 37%. They made 2 out of 10 from behind the 3-point line and missed all 6 of their free throws. For the Demons, lots of contributors led by Troy D'Amico. They took that 3 away from him, but as you said, Zach, he still leads all scorers with 9 points. David Skogman, the other big guy, 8 points to go along with 4 rebounds. 7 points for Leighton Blocker, and NJ Benson coming off the bench. He's also contributed 7 points. 6 points for Isaiah Rivera, who's been averaging 21 points a game. He only took 2 shots here in the first half, made them both, and they were both 3-pointers. So even though your leading scorer has come out, made both of his 3-pointers, the Demons have done such a great job of moving the ball that they have involved everybody out there on the floor. They're not relying on 1 or 2 guys to get the bulk of their points. CJ Gunn, we talked about the Indiana transfer, coming in with 5 points on 2 for 2 shooting. One of those was a 3-pointer to get the 5 points. Jacob Meyer, who also has been off to a great start, the hero of the opening game against Southern Indiana. He has 4 points, made 1 out of 3, missed both of his 3-point attempts. They had some pretty good looks in there, just didn't fall. And that's the thing about the Demons. They're shooting 55%. They missed some open looks. They're taking high percentage shots. Other scorers, J.J. Traynor, again with 5 points. David Thompson, no points. He had a little bit of trouble, a couple of turnovers on his time on the floor. N.J. Benson, again contributing. He was my player of the game last time out against Prairie View. A&M had a great game with 15 points and 9 rebounds and just over 20 minutes on the floor today. Got 7 points here in the first half and a couple rebounds to round out the scoring for the Blue Demons. They're shooting 55% from the floor on 16 of 29 shooting, 46%, very impressive shooting from behind the 3-point line, 7 out of 15. Isaiah Rivera, as I said, 2 for 2. Troy D'Amico, they took that 1 away from him. He is 2 for 2 also from the perimeter. So good as a team, good perimeter shooting. Demons leading on the boards, 20-16. They've out-rebounded them. They have only got 5 turnovers. The big story in the first half was the 14 Mercer turnovers that let the Demons open up a little bit bigger lead here, and they've done a great job in the first half.
This 51-22 lead for DePaul over Mercer is the biggest halftime lead that the Blue Demons have had since December of 2016 against Chicago State, and they led the Cougars by 38 after the first 20 minutes of play in that game. So really, this is a brand new era of DePaul basketball. So much to like. There's your first half recap, courtesy of Aries Charter Transportation. Let's go around the college basketball landscape and see what's happening. And we'll start in Big East play right now in the second half. I should say late first half, excuse me. I apologize. 15th ranked Marquette leading Central Michigan 40-22. Final in from earlier in the day. Butler an 85-65 drubbing of Western Michigan. Let's take a look and see what's happening on the top 25 board. Purdue leading Yale 82-73. The Boilers come in ranked 13th in the country. They are late in the second half. Also late second, number 23 Texas A&M leading Lamar big 92-66. Finals on the board in top 25 play. Number 21 Ohio State and 81-47 crushing of Youngstown State. Second ranked Alabama 72, McNeese 64. 20th rated Florida beats Grambling big 86-62. There's number 24 Rutgers 75, St. Peter's 65. 7th ranked Iowa State knocks off Kansas City 82-56. And here at Wintrust Arena, the Blue Demons end the first half on an 18-3 run. They've got a 51-22 lead over Mercer. And I guess the key in the locker room right now, if you're DePaul head coach Chris Holtmann, who so far is celebrating a very happy 53rd birthday, I'm guessing the key is to make sure that your Demons come out with the same kind of intensity that we saw in the first half. Because you're playing for more than just this game tonight against Mercer. Your next game Friday, the degree of difficulty goes up a little bit as you take on Duquesne here at home from the Atlantic 10. And I bring that up because you're going to need this kind of intensity for a full 40 minutes to give yourself a shot.
You know, Zach, you can see I'm smiling the whole time you're explaining that. And how long has it been since we've been able to talk about the Demons learning how to play with big leads and continuing to play hard? We played Prairie View A&M last time out, had a big win, a 30-point victory for us. We talked about the second half against Prairie A&M. Don't play down to your competition. Continue to try to improve what you do on the floor. Get ready. The competition is going to continue to improve and get better and better. So it's been a long time since we've been able to talk about, let's just be able to keep focusing and do the things we need to do in the second half so that we can improve as a team. Not only that we can win a game, but that we can continue to develop the type of habits and the things that we're doing right now, but bring those along and improve on those. We've seen how much have we watched these ball teams play in the past play down to the level of the competition. If they're playing a weaker team, it's always a struggle. If they're playing a better team, they may play up to that level for a while and run out of steam. But you don't normally see these Blue Demon teams setting the tone and setting the tempo of a game the way they have been this year.
I'm curious to get your thoughts on this, not as a broadcaster, but as a DePaul alum, because some of the biggest names in DePaul history are in the building tonight, not just you here on the radio side, but opposite us on the far sideline.
I was hoping you'd talk about his jacket. Yeah, he's got quite a fashionable jacket.
Mark Aguirre, the greatest living Blue Demon of them all. Yeah, he's wearing quite a fancy spray-painted DePaul jacket. I think that, right?
Look that up on the DePaul website. That's a beautiful jacket he's got on it.
Yeah, it's got it's blue for the most part, but
a lot of graphics on it.
A lot of graphics on it, including what appears to be a skyline of the city and an orange basketball. Randy Ramsey's having a conversation with him, and they're talking about what transpired over the first 20 minutes of play. Kevin Edwards is along, but the DePaul alum in you, just watching this, has to fill you up with a sense of pride that the Blue Demons are playing the kind of basketball that you played when you were here. Just team ball, playing hard, a basketball that you recognize that we haven't seen a lot of in the last few years.
You got to give Coach Holtmann credit for making these guys building a team that plays together individually. What we like about this DePaul team is the whole is playing better than the individual parts. You can look at these guys individually. They're all basically mid-major type, good mid-major players that are stepping up. Eventually, they'll step up into the Big East. But they played teams. We talk about David Thomas came from this Mercer program last year. He stepped up now to be a Big East player. A lot of these guys are here to prove that they can play on a bigger stage in Big East basketball. They haven't got to that. You talk about Duquesne coming in. That's going to be a better team. But the way these guys are playing right now, the confidence has to be growing every minute they're on the floor. And again, it's crazy to talk about, let's just keep building good habits. We're putting these teams away. Let's not relax. Let's keep playing DePaul basketball. And right now, when you say let's keep playing DePaul basketball, that's a good brand of basketball with good defense, ball movement, knocking down open shots, finding teammates, and playing with a lot of energy and hustle. So let's see more of that in the second half.
Blue Demons looking to start the season 3-0. DePaul hasn't won 3 games in a row since 2022, when the Blue Demons started off that season with a 3-0 record, beating Loyola Maryland and then Western Illinois here at home, followed by a victory on the road at Minnesota. DePaul had a close one in the season opener last week. A week ago tonight, Demons went to overtime against Southern Indiana, and they had to really work their way to get into overtime. It took a huge 3-point shot by Jacob Meyer in the closing seconds to send it into the extra session. And to be fair, the Demons caught a break. Southern Indiana did not foul, and that would have ended a real opportunity to send it to the extra session. But Meyer streaked down the floor along the near sideline to beat Southern Indiana before they had an opportunity to foul and knock down the tray. And then Meyer hit the go-ahead free throws in overtime, and the Demons started the year 1-0, snapping a 20-game losing streak. And then last time out, Thursday night here at home against Prairie View A&M, Demons had their first 30-plus point win since 2020. Prairie View A&M 92-59. And, you know, you can feel good sometimes after you have a big victory like that. Clearly the Demons remained hungry over the weekend, because the way they played, forget the score says a lot, obviously 51-22, but the way they played, passion, intensity, spirit, for a full 20 minutes, that says a lot to me about this group.
That they're able to continue to play at that level as the lead grows, as the game progresses. Again, I mentioned earlier, it's easy to relax mentally if you got a lead and allow teams back into the game. We've got a whole second half to go. This game isn't over. But what you'd like to see about that first half was that the Demons continue to keep the pedal on the metal and play good basketball up to the end of that first half. They didn't allow Mercer to get a little bit of juice going.
And real quick, before we start half number 2, we got our first look at C.J. Gunn, the Indiana transfer. Missed the first couple of games with an injury. Back tonight, man, there's a lot to like about what this young man has to offer.
You can tell he's athletic. He's a 4-star guy coming in, one of the top recruits in the country, recruited by Indiana, transferred over from Indiana, didn't get enough playing time over there, and we are very happy to have him here. He's been injured. He got a chance the first time to be on the floor here tonight. First thing he did was come in and hit a 3 for the first shot he took as a Blue Demon. He talked about he had a dunk and a breakaway after that. And you can see the athleticism, even if it's not on the offensive end. Defensively, these guys are doing a great job. They're playing as a unit on both ends of the floor, and C.J. Gunn is going to help that along the way.
So getting set for the start of half number 2 here at Wintrust Arena. So happy to have you with us. Zach Shadman, Dave Corzine sitting courtside. Our engineer is Nick Hepner, helping us plaster the speakers of all of your smart devices, whether it's the phone, the tablet, or the computer, on DePaulBlueDemons.com, or if you're listening on the radio side on Sirius XM. So happy to have you with us. DePaul 51, Mercer 22, as we get set to begin half number 2. So 5 on the floor to begin the second half, the same 5 that started the game for DePaul, a backcourt of Enright, Blocker, and Rivera. Up front, Skogman and D'Amico. Demons in the home whites, Mercer in the road black uniforms. And Cam Bryant will put it in play for Mercer as the Bears begin the second half with the ball. Bryant will trigger in. along the far sideline at midcourt. Gets the ball from the official, James Breeding, flips it into the backcourt where Ahmad Robinson has it. Right to left across the line comes Robinson between the legs with the dribble. Demons playing man-to-man, driving Robinson. Layup, backs it home from the right side. Went right at blocker and put it home. 51-24 the score. Opening minute of the second half, Demons with the lead. Skopin has it for DePaul. Three-point range to the right, head of the key. Enright has the ball knocked away by Robinson. It's loose again, picked up by Skopin. Feeds blocker, roaming right baseline. Diagonal pass off the left. Rivera with the basketball. Holds it by his right hip. Plays catch with Skopin, who's got the ball head of the key. Off to the right with 5 to shoot. Enright drives to the free throw line. Now stops. Up high Skopin, and he turns it over. Threw it to Johnson along the near sideline. Races into the front court. Reverse layup. No good, but he got fouled on the play. Tyler Johnson will go to the line and shoot 2.
Skogman got back and fouled him on that. He turned the ball over, just swinging the ball from side to side. That's what they were able to avoid in the first half.
I don't think Skogman realized the shot clock was running down. There was no need for a pass. He had a wide open shot from the top of the key with under 5 to shoot. So
He's been passing up that shot pretty consistently. He's a good perimeter shooter.
So here is Tyler Johnson to shoot 2. 6'2", graduate transfer, who hits the first. Banged off the back of the rim, high in the air, and then dropped in. Johnson, a transfer from South Carolina, Aiken, averaged nearly 17 points per game last year. Aiken is located about 20 miles northeast of Augusta, Georgia.
Peach Belt Conference Player of the Year last year.
Former White Sox closer Roberto Hernandez played his college ball at South Carolina, Aiken. The second free throw, no good. Rebound, Brady's shoulders, and he's fouled.
I think that Troy D'Amico might have picked up that foul. Either way, Demons not coming out. We talked about the energy, and they're continuing to play focused basketball. Hasn't happened in the first minute.
D'Amico now with 2 fouls. So Cam Bryant's got the ball for Mercer at the head of the key. Opening minute of the second half. Ahmad Robinson off to the right, uses a screen, drives to the free throw line, penetrates, stops, spins in the paint, loops a pass underneath, ball taken away by Blocker. Here come the Demons. Blocker across the line, flying down the right sideline, hangs in the air, throws it left corner for Rivera. Rivera dribbles up top, working on Brady's shoulders, who's in his grill. D'Amico off to the right, and a double dribble is called on Rivera.
Focus is not there early in the first half. We'll see. Coach Holtman takes a timeout and see if he can get him going without using a timeout.
A minute gone by, second half. DePaul 51, Mercer 25. Mercer with the ball. Robinson off to the right step, fakes a 3. Throws it left of the circle, shoulders, now in the corner. Bryant is 3, too strong from the right side. And the rebound taken down by Enright. Here come the Demons. Left to right across the line comes Enright. He veers off to the right in three-point territory, now penetrates under the basket, loses the ball, and it rolls out of bounds. Another turnover by the Blue Demons.
That's the 8th turnover now for DePaul. Something that was not an issue in the first half. They really haven't come out here in the second half ready to play.
A minute 40 has ticked off the clock since the start of the second half. Demons have yet to score in half number 2. Robinson fires up a 3. No good. Got fouled by D'Amico off to the right. And that's D'Amico's 3rd. And Robinson will go to the line and shoot 3.
Obviously, Coach Holtman not happy with what he sees here to start the second half. 30-point lead at halftime gives you a little bit of breathing room. But what we talked about mostly during that half is the Demons continuing to play their style of basketball, forcing the action and controlling the game. They haven't done that here to start the second half.
Robinson hits the first free throw. J.J. Traynor will hop off the bench and check in momentarily for D'Amico, who's got the 3 personals. Ahmad Robinson bends the knees, flicks the right wrist, and puts home the second free throw. Robinson, a native of West Orange, New Jersey, a transfer from New Hampshire where he averaged 15.5 points per game. Traynor re-enters. D'Amico sits. Robinson, 5 foot 10 inches, 175 pounds. Nearly 2 minutes have ticked off the clock. DePaul 51, Mercer 27. The 3rd free throw on the way. And that's good. At the front of the rim and rolled in. Now it's 51-28. DePaul with the lead. Full court pressure by Mercer. Demons play catch in the backcourt. Enright's got it. stops the dribble. Far sideline pass for Rivera. Into the front court now. Blocker off to the left. And Blocker will run the offense for the Blue Demons. Waits for Skopin's screen. Doesn't use it. Backs it out all the way to midcourt. Now up bounce pass to Skopin at the top of the key. Here's right. Gives to Trainer right corner. Roaming baseline. Stops the dribble. Pass up high. And right for three. Got it. So the Demons' first points of half number 2. Quickly to the front court. Holt turnaround hook with the right hand. It rolls in. And now we have a whistle. What's going on here? Not quite sure, but we're ready to resume action. Nearly 2.5 minutes have ticked off the clock. Second half. DePaul 54, Mercer 30. Demons with the basketball. Enright's got it between the circles. Waits for Skogman. Screen gets it. Veers left. Stops at the elbow. Bounce pass behind him. Skogman. On top of the key. 3 goes down.
Back-to-back threes now for the Demons. Let's see if they can get them fired up here a little bit. Play some defense. Not quit turning the ball over.
Blue Demons up 57-30. Nearly 3 minutes have ticked off the clock. Start of the second half. Mercer with the basketball. Tyler Johnson off to the left in three-point territory. Stops the dribble. Free throw line pass for Holt. Up high Robinson. Back left side. Johnson for 3. And rims out. Rebound Trainer for the Blue Demons. Outlet and right Demons on the move. Now off to the left Rivera. In the corner it's Blocker. Left side. Roams baseline. Passes out of a double team. Trainer's got it right corner. Off to the right three-point territory. Now it's in right. He dribbles to the corner. Roaming baseline. Under the basket. Bounce the scope and his layup is good. Flying straight down the middle of the lane.
Give Enright credit for that. Set him up for the easy layup.
Demons up by 29. 16.5 minutes to go. Robinson at the free throw line has the ball poked away. Stolen by Blocker. Into the front court. One-on-one with Bryant. Oh, he missed the jam. Lost control of the ball. And it rolls out of bounds along the near sideline. It was last touched by Holt of Mercer, DePaul basketball.
He had Rivera wide open on that transition. A 2-on-1 break. He went to go for the dunk for the exciting play. Could have had the easy layup, just dumping the ball off inside to Rivera.
Blocker to trigger in with 24 to shoot. Feeds Skogman, head of the circle. Now Rivera's got it between the rings. Drives to the free throw line, backs it out, gives to Enright, three-point range to the left. Skogman has it mid-post left of the lane. Backing it on. Bryant has the ball poked away. You heard a whistle. Foul call.
First team foul on Mercer here in the second half.
Alex Holt sits. And Marcus Overstreet re-enters. Demons will trigger in. Front court baseline left. Connor Enright will put it in play. Nearly 4 minutes have ticked off the clock here at the start of the second half. DePaul up 59-30. And a whistle, a foul away from the ball. It's called on Cam Bryant, who got tangled up with Isaiah Rivera. Bryant, beside himself, did not think he committed a violation. So now Enright will trigger in. Front court baseline left. Swings it left corner Rivera. Diagonal pass up high Skogman. Right of the circle. It's Blocker with 15 to shoot. Uses Skogman's screen. Now reverses it to Skogman, head of the key. Bounce pass inside Rivera. Hop step in the paint. Spins. Kick out up high. Skogman's got it. Flips to Rivera. Off to the right. 5 to shoot. Rivera triple team. Has the ball knocked away. Along the near sideline. It'll be DePaul basketball after this official timeout. Demons will have 3 to shoot when we come back. 15:57 remaining, second half. DePaul 59, Mercer 30. The start of this second half, let's be honest, has been a little sloppy.
I love that we're so picky now. We've let this 30-point lead just evaporate down to 29. Things are not what they should be here. Things are going. This is a different era. Chris Holtman's done a great job here opening up this season. And we're getting a little bit greedy already.
No, not greedy. I think we're being realistic because you know what's around the corner beginning next month when Big East play starts. And you have to play sharp basketball. You have to. You talked about it at the start of the pregame show. DePaul is not a big team. It's a three-point shooting team. It's a team that doesn't turn the ball over a lot when it's playing right. The Demons are a smaller team. They've had some issues defensively, at least over the first few games of the season. You're going to need to be on your P's and Q's in order to put yourself in a position to surprise some teams in conference play.
We have watched it year after year, the Demons not be successful in conference play. A lot of that due to turning the ball over, making mistakes, beating themselves. And that's what we want to see this team improve on, not turn the ball over. Chris Holtman's teams are some of the top teams in the country year in, year out, taking care of the basketball. He's put a team together here that has a style of play that he wants. We're not really big physical team like a lot of other teams may be in the Big East. But we haven't seen, again, there's so much turnover in every level of college basketball now, every conference in college basketball, including the Big East. We have not seen the other teams in the Big East play yet. We want to get ready for those teams. We know that they have been chewing us up for quite a while, so we're not going to take anything for granted. We have to continue to play hard. The same things we talked about at halftime. Habits, develop habits. Don't turn the ball over. Don't play down to the level of the other team. Raise your level. Play the best basketball you can play. All these guys are contributing. We had 3 guys off the bench in the Prairie View A&M game. They all scored in double figures. We've got Isaiah Rivera leading the scoring this year at 21 points a game. He's only taken 2 shots, and yet we're still up by 30. We're not relying on only 1 or 2 players.
So DePaul will trigger in 3 to shoot when they put it in play. Front court along the near sideline, Connor Enright, transfer from Drake, will trigger in. Chest pass Rivera, corner, turnaround 3, doesn't go. And a foul on the rebound attempt.
Looks like blocker. No, they didn't get it on David Skogman. So that's his 3rd now. So both of our big guys, our starter big guys on the bench with 3 fouls. And Jay Benson enters.
15:50 to go, second half. DePaul 59, Mercer 30. Mercer with the ball. Right elbow. It's Robinson pass inside, taken away by Blocker. Here come the Demons. Left to right across the line. Blocker off to the right. Rivera whips it inside. Now Benson right of the lane. Backing in on Overstreet. Turnaround hook with the right hand. Gets it to go. Demons up by 31. 15.5 minutes remaining. Second half. Bryant will fire up a left side 3. Back rim, no. Long rebound out to Trainer. Demons have the ball. And right across the line straight away. Hesitation dribble. Flips it to Rivera at the top of the circle. Rivera backs it out. Gives to Enright off to the left. Uses a Rivera screen. Drives left. Angle cut off. Stops the dribble. Looking. Feeds Rivera. Head of the key with 15 to shoot. Now Enright's got it at the free throw line. Driving right. Whips it left side. Ball taken away by Overstreet. For Mercer, into the hands of Shoulders, down the left sideline, cross-court pass, right side 3, Johnson, too strong. High rebound, caught by Overstreet, left of the lane, spins inside the paint, lefty runner, won't go! Rebound taken down by Benson, he's tied up by Shoulders.
He got maybe poked in the eye or something.
Did they call a foul? They did.
Yeah. Brady Shoulders, the freshman from Eddyville, Kentucky, picks up the foul.
Oh, and a technical foul now on Mercer.
NJ Benson still.
Yeah, it's the right eye that got poked. And Chris Holtman, the DePaul head coach, is talking to him. Now trusted trainer Mike Summer comes over to help out NJ Benson. A technical foul was called on Cam Bryant. So the game has totally escaped Mercer. 14:50 remaining in the second half. Demons up by 31 as Jacob Meyer drains the technical free throw. DePaul now up 62-30 with 14:50 remaining. Excuse me, they've changed the technical foul designation. It's on Ahmad Robinson, not Cam Bryant. And now time called. So a lot to sort out here. First, we can tell you that Blue Demon Nation helped bring the dream home. Make a gift today to the DePaul Athletics Capital Campaign and support more than 200 student athletes. Learn more and donate by visiting dreambigcampaign.depaul.edu. 14:50 remaining. Half number 2, all DePaul tonight. The Blue Demons on an 8-0 run. They've got a 62-30 lead over Mercer. Mercer has gone nearly 3 full minutes without scoring a point. Blue Demons started off the second half, I'd say, for the first couple of minutes in sloppy fashion. Well, they managed to flip the switch. They're back to looking like the DePaul we saw in the first half.
Yeah, turnovers, bad passes. what we did not see in the first half at all is they played a near perfect first half. Second half, can you blame them for coming out with a 30-point lead and playing a little sloppy? It's understandable, but as you know, Coach Holtman and anybody else associated with this team is getting more people associated that are here at the game, watching this game, are getting excited about what they're seeing. Coach Holtman is getting upset when he sees mistakes. He wants them to play the best basketball no matter what the score is. So obviously, he's going to talk to them about continuing to play hard. This is a new problem for the DePaul Blue Demons to have, how to maintain leads, how to play with leads. None of these guys were here last year, so they're used to winning. Again, that first game against Southern Indiana, huge that we were able to put that in the win column. That could have been a loss. Very, very obviously could have been a loss. Got a victory there. These last two games, DePaul's played as good a basketball as we've seen him play in a long, long time, in a few years at least.
The Demons have one of the most experienced coaching staffs in all of college basketball. Start with Chris Holtman, a 53-year-old native of Kentucky. Head coaching stints at Gardner Webb, Butler, and Ohio State for the last 6.5 years. He was a coach of the year, both in the Big East with Butler, in the Big Ten with Ohio State. He went 137 and 86 with the Buckeyes in those 6.5 years. And then you've got former head coaches on the staff, Jack Owens, Brian Mullins, and LaValle Jordan. Not to mention a former G League coach in Brandon Bailey. All right. Jacob Meyer at the line, ready to shoot the second technical free throw. He does, and it goes down. And I want to make a correction. 2 technical fouls were called on Mercer, one on Bryant, the other on Robinson. So 2 more technical free throws for Meyer. He misses that one. And he'll shoot the 4th technical free throw in mere moments. 14:50 to go. DePaul up 63-30, and the Demons will get the ball back after this technical free throw as Meyer missed it. So now the Demons get the ball, have to go the full length of the floor. They're on a 9-0 run over the last 2.5 minutes.
Fisher's just trying to control this game now, not letting play get too dangerous or too violent.
Connor Enright across the line, down the left sideline with a right-handed dribble. Uses a Benson screen at the top of the key. Turns the corner, stops mid-post, right of the lane. A bounce pass. Down low, right block. Benson turns inside the paint. Footwork, floater, right hand, no. Put back, taps it home with the right hand. Stick-to-itiveness by NJ. The Demons now up 65-30, and we've got a foul away from the ball. It's on Mercer. Johnson picks it up.
Again, Enright taking a charge. Done a nice job of getting his body in front of these Mercer players and picking up offensive fouls.
Substitution as Johnson sits with 4 personals. Angel Montas Jr. back in the game, transfer for Fordham for Mercer. Demons basketball. Enright's got it between the circles, being hounded by Quinones. RJ Gunn ahead of the key 3. Back rim, no. Rebound, Montas. Mercer on the move. Coming up on 14 minutes remaining in the game. DePaul up 65-30. Quinones left of the circle, bounce inside. And Boisteris misses a layup, but you heard the whistle, got fouled on the play. And Boisteris will go to the line and shoot 2.
That is going to be Connor Enright that time, picking up the foul.
An 11-0 run for the Blue Demons. And now Mercer at the line to try and stop a scoring drought of more than 3.5 minutes. Boisteris puts up the first free throw and puts it home. And that snaps the scoring drought, which officially went 3 minutes and 39 seconds. The next free throw, also good by Boisteris. 14 minutes to go. DePaul 65, Mercer 32. Connor Enright brings it up across the line. Enright has it off to the right in 3-point territory. Off the curl, top of the circle, Trainer. Right wing behind the arc, Meyer. Holds the ball over his head, diagonal pass up high, Trainer. Left wing, Enright. He flips it now to Trainer. Hop step in the paint. Push shot with the right hand. It rolls off the front of the rim and drops in. So J.J.
Nice shot,
Trainer with a tough shot in the paint.
Nice shot, a little jump hook. 8-footer.
67-32, DePaul on top. Under 13 and a half minutes to go. Mercer works the ball around the perimeter. Shoulders now at the free throw line. Wild shot, back rim, no. Rebound, Trainer. Here come the Demons. And right with the ball into the front court. Meyer, diagonal, spin to the middle, layup, banks it home with the right hand. The seas parted. Off the nice ball, 13 minutes remaining. Second half. Boisteris in the paint. Fall away jump shot, got it to go with a hand in the face from Trainer. Demons ball and right into the front court. Benson head of the key. Has the ball poked away by Shoulders. Overstreet comes up with a loose ball. Shovel toss now, Boisteris in the front court. On top of the key, three is way off. Rebound, Enright. Demons on the move. Enright in the front court. Alley-oop, Benson, two-handed stuff flying in for the left baseline.
13 points now, N.J. Benson.
It's 71-34 DePaul. Under 12 and a half minutes to go. Overstreet, lefty layup, banks it home. 71-36. DePaul on top. Coming up on 12 minutes remaining in the game. Enright huffing and puffing across the line. Down the left sideline with a right-handed dribble. Waits for a Trainer screen. Gets it. Now roams between the rings. Bounce pass left of the circle. It's gone. Benson's got it. Free throw line extended off to the left. Now Meyer, right corner. Drives baseline. Stops. Up fake. And floats home. An easy run. It's now 73-36. DePaul with the lead, under 12 minutes to go. Mercer with the basketball, head of the key. Shoulders for three. Back rim, no. Long rebound out to Trainer. Demons on the move. Enright's got it. Into the front court, down the right sideline with a right-handed dribble. Switches hands to the left. Angle spin. Alley-oop. Benson catch. Up fake. Release. Foul. N.J. Benson will go to the line and shoot two for DePaul. It's a laugher for the Blue Demons. And after the last couple of years, enjoy it, DePaul fans. Blue Demons up 73-36 over Mercer. 11:37 to go here in half number two. Follow the Blue Demons wherever you go. The official DePaul Blue Demons app features live and on-demand video content, in-game stats, score updates, the latest apparel, and much more. Download the official DePaul Blue Demons app today at DePaulBlueDemons.com/app.
But I like, one of the things I like, there's so much like now, we've more than doubled their point output with a 37-point lead, 73-36. There's a lot to like. One of the things that I like is the balance of the scoring. We rely on Isaiah Rivera, Jacob Meyer were critical, especially in the opener, 25 and 23 points. You look like those are going to go. As a DePaul fan, you see, who's going to be the guys that we go to for points? We're going to need some scorers. That we go in and play Prairie View A&M, balanced scoring. We have three guys off the bench scoring double figures. Isaiah Rivera averaging 21 points a game so far in the early going. Jacob Meyer averaging 18 points a game. Our two leading scorers. So many times in DePaul games, we've come in here, you and I, or who's ever, and thought our best guys got to have their best games for us to have a chance to win. You look at Isaiah Rivera's only taken 3 shots in this game. They've all been 3-pointers and knocked down 2 of them. He's got 6 points. But again, we've got Jacob Meyer off the bench with 10. N.J. Benson off the bench with 13. J.J. Trainer off the bench with 7. C.J. Gunn off the bench with 5. So everybody's contributing. Troy D'Amico with 9 points. Leighton Blocker, 7 points. David Skogman again leading all scores now with N.J. Benson with 13 points. So you can't key on 1 or 2 players with this DePaul squad so far this year. Everybody's capable of scoring. That's one of the criticisms I've had of college basketball is get the ball to your scores. I don't know why all this ball movement, anybody can shoot. You've got guys on your team that are scorers. Get those guys the ball. Right now, what DePaul's doing well is they have a lot of good shooters, a lot of guys that can get their feet planted score, they're either getting something in transition or they're running that shot clock down in the half-court game and finding good shots and open players.
So NJ Benson at the line to shoot two. Benson, the leading scorer tonight for the Blue Demons. He's got 13 points. Transfer from Missouri State. And DePaul extends the lead, now up 74-36. Yeah, you heard right. And the way it's been the last couple of years, doesn't matter who DePaul plays. Any lead like this is a story. Second free throw goes down for Benson. Still squinting with that right eye. He was poking that eye earlier in the game. Demons now up 75-36 with 11:37 to go. Back in the game for DePaul is David Thomas. At the top of the circle, it's Alex Holt. Working on Trainer. Shuffle toss for Steris. Drives, kick out. Montas, he puts it on the floor and rams it home with the right hand. Meyer quickly into the front court. Alley-oop, two-handed stuff flying in, left baseline. C.J. Gunn, bang, bang. It's DePaul 77, Mercer 38. 11 minutes to go here in the second half. Montas, head of the key for Mercer. Drives, gives, right of the lane. It's Holt, up fake, layup, banks it home. Quickly into the front court, Thomas. Shuffle toss, Gunn. He accelerates right side, backing in. Turnaround jump on the way. Oh, what do you think? C.J. Gunn with the turnaround from the right baseline. And DePaul is on fire, up 79-40 over Mercer. 10.5 minutes to go. Gunn now with 9 points. Mercer works the ball around the perimeter. Montas for three. Short left side, gets his own rebound and banks it in with the right hand from the left side. Now Gunn's got it off to the right. Meyer head of the key, straight down the lane. Layup is blocked, but they called goaltending on Holt. Count the basket for Meyer. Two more for the Blue Demons.
12 points now for Meyer.
And DePaul up 81-42 with 10 minutes remaining.
That's a crazy score.
81-42. And yes, you're right. It is a crazy score, being up by 39 with just under 10 minutes to go. And now we've got a whistle. A foul away from the ball.
Jacob Meyer picks up a holding foul off the ball.
Non-shooting, 16 fouls now on the Demons. Montas will put it in play. Front court along the near sideline for Mercer. Now at the top of the key, it's Quinones. Veers off to the right in three-point territory. Montas between the rings. Montas drives left on blocker. Shot with a hand in the face. No good. Left of the lane. Rebound tapped around. Enzi's got it. Loops a pass inside. And Holt misses the layup. Demons come out with a loose ball. Here's Blocker. Left to right across the line for the Blue Demons. Hesitation dribble at the top of the key. Now goes between the legs. Gives the Trainer off to the right. Head of the circle, it's Meyer. Meyer puts it on the floor. Drives right. Fall away jump shot from the baseline. Rims out. Rebound taken down by Montas for Mercer. Into the front court, Quinones. Left wing underneath pass. Boisteris. His layup doesn't go, but you heard the whistle. Foul on the play. Boisteris going to the line to shoot two.
Mercer's still pushing the ball down by, 39 points now. They're still pushing the ball up and down. They need easy baskets. They're going to get those in transition, but DePaul loves his tempo also.
So Lorenas Boisteris at the line to shoot two. 6'7" graduate transfer from Campbell, native of Lithuania. Boisteris puts up the first free throw and the lefty knocks it down. One more for Boisteris.
Mercer 2 for 17 now from behind the three-point line. They knocked out 13 of them in their opening game.
Boisteris misses the second free throw. D'Amico comes up the rebound. Into the hands of Blocker. Across the line, down the left sideline. Underhand shovel toss D'Amico. Off to the right, Thomas. Head of the key. Now Blocker uses a screen. Veers right. Reverses it left side, Thomas. In the corner, D'Amico. He dribbles up high. Diagonal pass. Head of the key. It's Blocker. He's working on Holt. Crossover dribble. Hop step in the paint. Turnaround jump on the way. Short. Rebound taken down for Montas. Mercer on the move. Montas across the line, off to the left. Cross-court pass to Boisteris for three. too strong an air ball. Holt comes up with a rebound, has the ball poked away. It's loose under the basket. Who wants this thing? Bosteris picks it up at the free throw line. Drives left, floater up. Shot good with a left hand. 8.5 minutes to go. DePaul 81, Mercer 45. Blocker has it head of the key. Right corner. It's Trainer. Fakes a three. Up high Blocker, who's got it between the rings. Now Thomas head of the key. Fears right. Thomas, hard dribble, right hand, roaming baseline, bounce pass left corner. D'Amico fakes a three. He drives, diagonal pass, right side three. Meyer missed it, hit the side of the rim. Thomas, the offensive board for DePaul. 8 minutes to go. D'Amico head of the circle. Meyer off to the right, holds the ball over his head. Bounce pass Trainer, right of the lane. Backing in on Quinones, has the ball poked away. Trainer picks it up, right baseline jump. Back rim, no. Rebound Blocker. Another rebound for DePaul, but Bosteris gets his hands in there, and it's a held ball. Possession arrow pointing DePaul's way. They'll get it after this official timeout. 7:55 remaining, second half. All Blue Demons up 81-45 over Mercer as the Demons looking to go to 3-0 on the year. At DePaul University, students aren't just preparing for the real world, they're living in it. DePaul University awards scholarships to 98% of incoming freshmen. That's over $57 million in scholarships every year. Go all in pursuing your future. Start your application today at choose.depaul.edu.
It's going to be an exciting basketball season. If you're a DePaul fan, you want to get out here to the games and watch some of these good kids play. Everybody's new. We haven't got anybody here from last season. We had some good players in the team last year, but weren't able to put it together and have a successful year. This year so far has been a different era, starting out with Chris Holtman, who's had success everywhere he's been. And so far, everything looks very impressive so far in these first three games.
I want to read something that was sent out by DePaul earlier today. Quote, DePaul University's commitment to raising its athletic programs to elite status in the Big East Conference and within the NCAA is one big leap closer to realization. Thanks to Jennifer Stearns and James Castenholz. A $2.5 million gift from the couple is initiating funding for a new state-of-the-art basketball practice facility being planned on DePaul's Lincoln Park campus. The project will be funded by donors such as Steens and Castenholz, who are stepping forward in the effort launch. DePaul University President Robert L. Manuel saying, quote, thanks to the generosity and vision of Jen and Jim, we are re-imaging the power of DePaul for the modern moment. The entire university will benefit from a vibrant athletics program that prioritizes success for student athletes and elevates the visibility of our institution as a national leader in quality higher education. And it started with the hiring of Chris Holtman. This helps as well. You can just see there's a true commitment from the highest levels at DePaul University to beefing up the athletic program, making sure that the basketball team returns to prominence. Demons basketball out of the timeout. Blocker's got it off to the right in three-point territory. Blocker double team, bounce pass to the paint, ball taken away by Johnson for Mercer. Johnson going one-on-one right at Rivera, and his shot blocked from the weak side, out of bounds.
Blocker got it.
Layden Blocker is everywhere. Making up for the turnover.
He was up high on that too.
All right, so it's Mercer ball. Right corner Johnson, and he loses the basketball out of bounds.
It's 19th turnover now for Mercer.
Wow.
We got Johnson and Robinson out there on the floor with 4 fouls apiece.
7.5 minutes to go. Demons with the ball and a big lead, 81-55 over Mercer. Blocker's got it between the rings. He veers left in three-point territory. Cross-court pass to Thomas. Now back to Blocker, left wing behind the arc. Blocker drives to the free throw line, backs it out in the corner, right side. D'Amico back up high. Blocker under 10 to shoot. Blocker drives right, Euro step to the left. They call an offensive foul on Blocker.
Put the ball on the floor, the shot clock running down. You know what we haven't seen a lot of it. You don't notice you're missing is just one-on-one basketball. They're not just putting their head down, driving in the crowds, and turning the ball over. Good team ball for the most part by the Demons.
Ahmad Robinson, head of the circle for Mercer, spins right, drives under the basket, bounce pass left side. Quinones holds the ball over his head, flips it inside. Now Overstreet working on Skogman. Double team comes from Rivera, and we've got a whistle.
I think Rivera stepped in, trying to help out David Skogman on that post up, and he picked up the foul, reaching in. It's his first foul of the game.
But the 19th
Skogman
foul
had
on
3.
DePaul, so it's a 1-and-1.
Skogman had 3 fouls, so you see Rivera going down, trying to help him out. Picks up one himself.
Marcus Overstreet. It's the first of a 1-and-1, and he'll get one more. DePaul now on a rare scoring drought tonight. Again, it's rare saying that a team that has 81 points with 7 minutes to go is on a scoring drought, but Demons haven't scored in 3+ minutes. Overstreet, second free throw is good.
Demons with 19 fouls now, so their next team foul will be double bonus, with Mercer be going to the line the rest of the second half.
Under 7 minutes to go, it's DePaul on top of Mercer, 81-47. Skogman has it, free throw line extended to the left. Blocker now 3-point range to the left, being hounded by TJ Grant. Blocker spins by him, drives right, goes 1-on-2, and banks home a tough layup. So that ends the scoring drought of 3+ minutes for the Blue Demons, who are now up 83-47, 6.5 minutes to go. TJ Grant fires up a right corner 3. It goes down.
Left him wide open. That's his first basket of the game.
Quickly into the front court come the Demons. David Thomas, corner 3, no good, left side. Rebound, Quinones. Mercer on the move, right to left across the line. Quinones, bounce pass, Grant, layup, banks it home, flying in from the right side.
That's what Mercer likes to do. DePaul has not allowed them to do it most of the night.
6 minutes to go. Demons up 83-52. Blocker has it off to the right 3-point range. Bounce pass in the paint. Skogman. Extra pass to Miko for 3. No good. Left corner. Rebound, Grant. Mercer with the ball. Across the line comes Tyler Johnson down the far sideline with a right-handed dribble. Accelerates to the hole. Has the ball knocked away. Stolen by Rivera. Into the front court. Euro step to the right. Scoop play with the right hand. Doesn't go. Foul on the play, though. Rivera will go to the line and shoot 2, but he's on all 4s right now. Along the baseline, got hit in the face. The foul called on Grant. Trusted trainer Mike Summer coming over. Take a look at, looking at his left hand. Maybe he got cut as trainer Mike Summer puts on
him something. Maybe handing him a tooth.
Oh man, I think you're right. Isaiah Rivera just lost a tooth, handed the tooth to trainer Mike Summer, and he's going to go to the line and shoot the free throws. Oh,
I wonder if that's true. He took something out of his mouth and handed it to him.
It's a tooth. I'm looking at the replay right now, and you can tell the reaction by the guys on the DePaul bench. It's a tooth. As Rivera knocks down the first free throw. I mean, that is hockey player-like stuff from Isaiah Rivera. And with the cosmetic dental surgery available today, you can quickly fix that. He'll be smiling before long. Second free throw goes down. And now Rivera is going to check out of the game. Lips locked together. Oh, man. What an effort by Isaiah Rivera. Knocking down 2 free throws after losing a tooth.
30-some point lead. He gets his tooth knocked out, and he's still going to go to the free throw.
Demons up 85-52, 5.5 minutes to go. Mercer with the ball at top of the key. 3 doesn't go by Ahmad Robinson. Rebound for Steris. Back to Robinson. A runner in the lane goes down.
Second effort shot, their offensive rebound.
Layden Blocker brings it up across the line for the Blue Demons, down the left sideline between the legs with the dribble. Ball up 85-54. Coming up on 5 minutes to go. Skogman head of the key. Bounce pass underneath. D'Amico gives to a flying Thomas. Layup, banks it home. Thomas came in hard from the left side, scoring against his former school. Now Robinson drives, scoop layup, doesn't go, but he got fouled hard on the play by Layden Blocker.
And that was the first bucket of the game for David Thomas. And you're right, I'm sure he appreciates this success of this Blue Demon team in total against his old school, but also him getting on the scoreboard individually. That'll make him feel good. That's first bucket of the game, 1 out of 2 from the field.
5 minutes remaining, second half. It's been all Blue Demons tonight, up 87-54. Ahmad Robinson at the line to shoot 2. First one on the way. is good. Hit the front of the rim and bounced in. Substitution for the Blue Demons. D'Amico sits back in the game. The Louisville transfer, J.J. Traynor. One more free throw for Ahmad Robinson as the Demons look to improve to 3-0 for the first time since 2022-2023. The second free throw good for Robinson. And it's now 87-56 DePaul, under 5 minutes remaining. Blocker across the line, left to right. Blocker feeds Gunn, left of the circle. Gunn between the legs with the dribble. Gunn accelerates in the paint, spin move, fall away jump shot, short. Rebound, Thomas left of the lane. Off to the right, Skogman's got it, holds the ball over his head. Diagonal pass to Gunn, who now has it off to the right. Gunn drives baseline, hop step in the paint, couple of up fakes, throws it behind him. Thomas, he drives to Traynor. A left side three. Back rim, no. Robinson the rebound for Mercer. Robinson to the front court, hesitation dribble, drives right, hangs in the air, and another foul as Robinson hit the deck hard.
Yeah, it's getting a little bit slappier. 4:20 to go, a 30-point lead. DePaul really has just maintained what they did in the first half, playing even with Mercer here in the second half, and they're just finishing out another ho-hum 30-point victory. This will be their back-to-back. Now they won their last one. Prairie View A&M, a 30-point win, and we were looking up on the last time they had won a game by 30 points or more. This time we know it was the last game they played, so they are on a roll.
Honestly, this is what it's supposed to look like when you're taking on a team from a lower-level conference. You got to come out with kind of effort, energy, and performance that the Blue Demons have come out with tonight as Robinson knocks down the free throw for Mercer. 30-point game. DePaul 87, Mercer 57, 4:20 to go. One more free throw for Ahmad Robinson, a transfer from New Hampshire. Here it comes. Short. Ball batted up in the air, yanked down by Skogman for the Blue Demons. Into the hands of Layden. Blocker. Calls out a set play verbally as it crosses the timeline, down the left sideline, spins to the top of the key. Checked by T.J. Grant. Off to the left, Skogman. He'll launch a three. The line drive won't go. That's short. And the ball bounces out of bounds in the far corner. Mercer ball.
Demons have the lead rebounding like 35-30 rebounding edge.
Tyler Johnson has hit, 3-point range to the left for Mercer. Up top, Robinson, under 4 minutes remaining. DePaul up by 30. A bounce pass to Holt, right of the lane, working on Skogman. Backs in, kick out. Busteris for three. Too strong from the right side. Rebound Mercer. Johnson fires up a three and drills it from the left wing.
It doesn't matter in a game like this, but that's a offensive rebound. Best way to get an open three is off offensive boards, and they saw it there.
David, actually you heard it. David Thomas head of the key. Veers left, gives to Traynor. Now Gunn's got it. Floater up in the lane, rattles it home. C.J. Gunn continues his impressive debut, now 11 points. Mercer works the ball around the perimeter. Off to the right, it's Robinson. Holds the ball by his right hip. Now dribbles to the corner, roams baseline, bounce pass inside Holt. The floater goes down. 89-62, the DePaul lead under 3 minutes remaining. Blocker's got it for the Demons. 3-point range to the left, roaming baseline. He dribbles off his foot out of bounds.
I don't know if you guys can hear it out there on the internet, but you hear Coach Holtman. He's right here in front of us, urging his team, go, go. He's got a 30-some point lead. He's still urging them with 2:50 to go in the game. Push the ball, get down the floor, continue to do the things they do to win.
Experience the excitement live at Wintrust Arena. Tickets to upcoming games are on sale now at DePaulBlueDemons.com/tickets. Again, that's DePaulBlueDemons.com/tickets. 2:50 remaining, second half here at Wintrust Arena. The Demons on their way to starting the year 3-0. DePaul up 89-62 over Mercer. A reminder that Rush is proud to be the official health system and healthcare provider of DePaul Athletics, driven by discovery, innovation, and a deep responsibility for the health of our communities. Rush is a national leader in outstanding patient care, education, research, community partnerships, and empowering a new generation of healthcare providers. Visit rush.edu for more information and to find a location near you. A lot to like about the Blue Demons tonight. Shooting better than 50% from the field. and dominating play on both sides of the floor. NJ Benson, the high man, with 15 points. JJ Traynor, close to a double-double. He's got 7 points and 9 rebounds. CJ Gunn, in his DePaul debut, has 11 points, and he has exhibited incredible athleticism tonight. David Skogman, the big man, with 13. Everyone contributing down the line for the Blue Demons.
That's what I talked about. You know, usually we've talked about this Blue Demon team. Maybe have a couple good players. They need to have great games, 25, 30 points, and maybe we'll be in the game. That is not the case with this team. The way we're moving the ball, we're involving everybody, and we have quite a few guys that all have career averages of around 40% three-point shooting. We're making those extra passes to find those guys. We're wearing out the defense by continuing to move the ball. It gets a little sloppy here at the end of this game, as did the Prairie View A&M game. But how nice is this for us to be finishing up and play a little sloppy at the end with a big lead? That's something that we'd like to get used to.
2:50 to go. Mercer with the basketball, moving from right to left. DePaul with a big lead, 89-62. Robinson has it across the line. At the head of the key, Fears right. Bounce pass taken away by Riddle for the Blue Demons in the hands of Thomas. He's got it head of the key. Back to Riddle, off to the right in three-point territory. Chris Riddle drives right baseline, hangs in the air, gives underneath. Traynor at two-handed stop. Excellent dish by Riddle to Traynor. Also in the game for the first time as a Blue Demon is Théo Pierre Justin, a 6'10 freshman from France. Robinson has the ball off to the right. He'll launch for three and air ball. Rebound, Holt, his turnaround hook on the left of the lane goes down.
Holt set a school record shooting 65% from the floor last year, the best they've had for field goal percentage in the season.
Pierre Justin fakes a three. A bounce pass now, Thomas. Three-point range to the right. Inside Pierre Justin. Diagonal pass, left side. Gun for three. No good. Rebound, Chris Riddle. Back to Gun. Hop step in the paint. Lost the ball. It's taken away by Robinson for Mercer. He's across the line. Accelerates to the hole. Hangs in the air. Wild shot. Off glass. No good. Holt's put back. Doesn't go. And Pierre Justin, the rebound for the Blue Demons. Into the hands of Thomas. He's fouled at midcourt.
It's going to be a foul on Ahmad Robinson. I think that's his fifth.
It is.
I don't think that's going to affect the game at this point, but go to the line here to shoot a couple free throws.
That's a big deal for David Thomas. Transfer from Mercer. There was a coaching change at the end of last season.
Yeah, it's not the same coach. We've got Ryan Ritter now. The coach there wasn't his coach last year, and they've got 11 new players. Only 3 guys from Mercer were here from last year's team, so that's college basketball nowadays.
91-64 the score. And what's going on here?
Ball's going back to Mercer.
So just one missed free throw. Oh, I know what was going on. It was a 1-and-1. My mistake. It's been that kind of night, right? That might be the only flaw from anyone related to DePaul athletics tonight. Holt's got it. Left of the lane, backing in. Spins inside the paint, working on Traynor. Now a diagonal pass off to the right. NZ's got it. Driving baseline. Pull up, jump. Short. Long rebound out to David Thomas. He's on the move. Thomas across the line. Outlet gun. Look out below. He banks home a layup. Went up and under. I thought he was going to slam it down. Instead, he went for the safety lay-in.
13 points now. His first game ever as a Blue Demon.
Quinones misses a jumper, and we've got a foul on the rebound attempt. It's on the Blue Demons. JJ Traynor tagged with the foul. That means Alex Holt will go to the line and shoot 2. 57 seconds remaining. DePaul up 93-64. Holt badly misses the first free throw. Holt, a transfer from High Point. 6'8", senior from Lexington, North Carolina. What a night for the Blue Demons. As Holt misses the second free throw. Ball batted to Riddle along the far sideline. And the Demons quickly into the front court. Thomas head of the key. Shovel toss now to Riddle, head of the circle. Shakes the shoulders, drives right. Angle cut off, feeds Gunn in the right corner. Spins out of a double team. Hangs in the air. Layup. Rolls off the rim. No. Trainer. Tap back from the left side. Goes down.
AJ Trainer, CJ Gunn, both very athletic players. They're able to keep that ball alive.
95-64, the DePaul lead. Ends the baseline jump on the right side. Doesn't go. Rebound, Gunn. Shot clock off. 25 seconds to go. Chris Holtman telling his team, let time run out. How about this start to the season for the DePaul Blue Demons? Gunn dribbling on the big DePaul logo at center court, waving his hands up in the air, telling the DePaul crowd, get on your feet, enjoy this one. 5 seconds remaining. The Blue Demons are now 3-0 as DePaul beats Mercer by a final of 95-64. The Demons 3-0 for the first time since the start of the 2022-2023 season.
You know what I got to love about it is that they're playing basketball the way they want to play, not playing down to their competition. This is the type of game last year or in previous years we probably would have won, but it may be a game that we struggled down the stretch to pull out a win. And this is a type of basketball we haven't seen this in a long time. We haven't seen 3-0 in a long time. We haven't seen back-to-back 30-point wins. I don't know. We got to go back to deep into the vaults to find out the last time we won back-to-back games by 30 points. So these are the type of stats that we want to be able to go back and look up and find out the last time we played this kind of basketball. But it's been fun to watch so far this season.
DePaul improves to 3-0. Back-to-back blowout victories last Thursday over Prairie View A&M and tonight against Mercer, 95-64. NJ Benson led the way with 15 points. JJ Trainer had a big game as well for DePaul as Trainer, the transfer from Louisville, finished tonight with 11 points and 10 rebounds. So he gets the double-double, and there were a whole bunch of other contributors as well. David Skogman finished with 13 points. CJ Gunn in his DePaul debut, the Indiana transfer, also had 13 points. Jacob Meyer off the bench with 12, as DePaul looked impressive tonight, shooting 55% from the field, 36% from three-point range. The Demons forced 21 turnovers tonight, 21. And they also did a nice job on the boards, 41-34. The most important thing is the fact that the Blue Demons are 3-0, and for a team that lost a whole bunch of games over the last 2 years, to be able to just pick up wins against anybody is a big deal.
Exactly, anybody. And not only winning, we didn't win this game by pulling out a game at the end against a team we should have been better than. We played up to our ability, and I don't know that people are aware of what our ability yet or what our ceiling is at this point. Because I know I'm not. I'm watching these guys play. I have never seen these guys play together. I haven't seen them, any of these guys. We've got a completely new team. I don't know what to expect night in and night out, but I'm starting to learn what kind of basketball these guys are capable of playing, and we're going to continue to see as the level of competition increases and improves. We're going to see if the Demons can continue to play at this level. I love, you know what I don't see that you almost don't miss until you see it? There's not a lot of one-on-one play where guys are putting it on the floor, dribbling in the crowds, trying to